Beautiful hedge fund managers. Today we will talk about a partner to us who lost 3.7 million in 1 month. Here is the process that he tried with, that he thought that is the solution to scale up his own hedge fund, but it wasn't the answer to it. Today you will learn and you will gain the insights of what he have done, of something that it didn't work for him, and you will understand that, all right, that thing, it didn't work for him, so it will not work to me, or it will not work for my own hedge fund, and I will never do it. So you will save money, time, and you will make sure that you will have less errors and more as in the management, most likely. So if you just pay attention to the end of this video and you just take some notes, you will gain something from it that will actually benefit you in your own journey. So let's get into it. So don't try the modern way. So why is that? I will tell you. Here is the exact same process that he have already done, that it made him to lose 3.7 million in 1 month. You can see here, not from bad investments. No, it was from trying to raise capital from the modern way. So you have already heard that before. The modern way, send mass of emails, do X, do Y, and you will absolutely raise capital as a hedge fund manager. You will gain the answer, the clear answer, the crystal clear answer from the arena, from the industry, if that's the main thing, and if this thing it works or not in today's video. So let's get into it. Here is what actually works in 2025. You will also understand what actually works in 2025 before the end of this video. And you will understand what it didn't work. So you will gain the both of the sides. So let's get into the first one. So mass email campaigns. He have already tried to do that. He tried to do mass email campaigns. It didn't work because every time you are just trying to reach out to someone who hasn't engaged with you before, they will start to search on you, and they will not find anything on you that will actually make sense to take any step further with the conversation. And by that, they will not be interested to engage with you. Okay, so he tried to do that. He wasted 50K on mass email campaigns, on agencies, etc., and it didn't work. Okay, and let's get into the second one. He also tried to write intro decks by using AI. And this thing, it has already drained 30K down in from his budget. So he tried also to use AI to write intro decks, and he started to pay others to write intro decks, or to use AI to actually optimize and create intro decks that will actually convert more LBS or investors. It didn't work. Okay, and he went down 30K in this main thing. Let's get into the next one that he has already tried. He also tried to pay for premium investor databases, 50K monthly as subscription. So he also tried to buy for the platforms that they are selling databases, and he had subscription in these platforms. He wasted 50K monthly on these platforms, and it didn't work. So what happened after that? So you will gain it, you will understand it. 6 months, he tried to do that for 6 months. What he gained from it is he gained 200 leads and 0 commitments. Can you just imagine? You just wasted 50K on mass email campaigns, 30K down the drain on AI written intro decks, and premium investor database 50K monthly, and 6 months in that, 200 leads you have already received, 0 commitments. Do you understand? 0 commitments. That's a lot, correct? And that's a lot of waste of time and energy, resources, and at the same time, money, correct? Here is what actually works in 2025. Let's get into it directly. So first of all, you need to understand that deep relationships first, okay? Deep relationship first. Why is that? Because everyone going to the AI to become more robotics, and when everyone going to the right, so if you will go to the left, it will absolutely make all sense. Okay, just keep that in the mind. What I am doing all the time on my own operation, on how I am operating, on how things works for me, what everyone doing in the space, or what everyone doing in the industry, what the other competitors are doing, I'm doing the exactly opposite. So why I'm doing that? Because I want to do something that is unique, and trust it builds when you are unique in the industry. And by building deep relationship, you becoming a unique person currently, because no one else are doing it. Everyone doing the outreach, correct? From the first, second touches, they want to have the sale, correct? Work on deep relationships. You will have less churn, okay? So how it would work? So you will build genuine connections. You will nurture over time. You will focus on value add. So what does mean? You will build genuine connections. So you will not only have the first, second touches with them and just try to sell with them. If you could have the sell from them without being pushy, so do that. But if you trying to be pushy, or they don't want to take any step further with you from the beginning, so don't do that. Focus on build genuine connections, build your own CRM list, and make sure to nurture them over time. How you will nurture them over the time? By content, by sending content, sending materials to them, keep them updated all the time, weekly updates, as we are doing to our partners. We keep updating their investors or their LBS that we have already generated to them weekly. Why are we doing that? Because one of our program is to retain the capital. It's not only to raise the capital and close the capital, but to retain the capital. That's why we are unique in the market. We have completely done for you sales process from generating interest until we close in the capital, and we retain the capital. Not only that, we have also many other steps that we're also doing, that we're building instructors, we're building operations, sales operations to scale up hedge fund managers from the 10 million, and that's the management. That's the basic minimum and beyond. So if you have less than 10 million that's on the management, then we don't work with you, but that's the basic minimum. However, let's get into it again. So we focus on add value on each touch point. We focus on add value. How are we doing that? We're doing that by different ways. You can take a look on other videos. You'll find them in the description below on how we do that deeply. Now, let's take a look on the second one. What it has already worked, or what it's actually working in 2025 to raise capital as a hedge fund manager. Trusted introductions only. What does mean? So we have a private list of investors that we have already engaged with them, and we have already done the introductions to them before. So we have already built the trust, the credibility, the confidence in our abilities and in our connections, correct? So what we do when you have private introductions to private lists who has already engaged with you before, and you have already built the trust, our relationship with them, it will become way easier to sell something to them, or to get them to invest into something, correct? So that's what it has already worked. And if you don't have any trusted introductions currently, you need to build, or you need to pay, or you need to invest into the methods, or into the ways, or into the people, into the folks, into the advisors, whoever who can actually get you into the private list, or private introducers, or private LBS that you would like to get upfront to, because that is part of the game. It is part of the hedge fund industry if you're looking actually to scale up your own hedge fund. So how you would do that? Leverage global networks, warm leads, targeted approach. So that's how you would do that. You will leverage global networks. So you will focus on building relationships across different markets, like the MENA market, the US market, Canadian market, European market, and even China. Okay, China is also a big market to actually focus on. China, we have already our own operations in this market, and we're focusing also on the MENA market specifically. So you can start to leverage global networks. Don't focus on locally, focus on globally. Okay, that's what you need to focus on. That's how it works in 2025. If you would like to increase that on the management by over what you have already currently. You will also focus on how you will get the leads to become hot or warm leads is by getting them into process. The first one process, the second one process, the third one process. What that mean? Before the call, you will send them a VSL. You will send them a video on what you are providing for investment opportunity, a video of you, 2 minutes, and then from there it could be a quick copy on a simple copy on what you have already inside. Okay, or you can send them intro deck and you can get them, you can send the intro deck pre-call. Okay, then from there, and after the call, you will also send them a confirmation email that they need actually to confirm their own self to it, that they will attend the call. Once they will attend the call, once you have already entered the call with them, you need actually to build your own edge or craft your own edge before you're jumping on the call, so you can introduce your own self by the best ways or by the best introduction that you can actually do to your own self in the shortest time frame that you can actually do it. Because the attention span for everyone, and even for those who are jumping on the calls with you, it's not more than like 5 to 10 minutes. More than that, they will start to be distracted or start to be unfocused. So make sure to have that to your own advantage. We have also other steps that we are doing. You can take a look on other videos. You will find them in the description below. Number 3, target approach. You need also to target only those who are qualified in your own criteria or in your own specific niche targets. So you don't target everyone and you don't target anyone. You target only those who are interested in X and Y. Okay, so make sure to understand that. So if you are only accepting ticket size for a minimum 500k, so you will only target those who are investing minimum 500k into the hedge fund, into the hedge funds, into this specific industry. You understand? So make sure to understand that you need to qualify them. That's what I'm talking about right here. So let's get into number 3, track record speaks. So if you don't have any track records, you can build a track record. How you gonna build your own track record is by actually doing things, by start to do things. If you're just sitting on your own share right now and telling your own self, oh, I don't have any track record, I don't know how I'm gonna start, that's a lot of things to do, that's a huge to me, and that's many things to do, and I'm waiting for X, I'm waiting for Y, I'm waiting for the regulations to get approved, I'm waiting for X, I'm waiting for Y. That is what you are drowning, or that's what's making you to feel overwhelmed. Correct? That's how you are killing your own potentials. So even if you don't have any track record, build your own track record from your own account. Okay, if you don't have any track record yet, start by having a demo account and build it step by step and start to share it as a demo account. And with the time, start to get it to the next account, which is basic accounts of your own money or your own capital, and start to share the outcome. And when you have already started to build the momentum, you will start to gain or start to find the ways that will actually help you out to go further. But if you just take this as a huge point or a huge reason to never start, you will absolutely stay where you are for a long time, and you will find that the life will go and it will slip away from your own fingers. Okay, let's get into it. So show, don't sell, constant performance, transparent reporting, never hold the frame against the LBS. So as you can see, you need to show, don't sell. So don't tell them that I have already generated X and Y, and that's why. Show them the outcomes, show them the reports, show them the drawdown report. All of that makes sense to show them on the calls. Okay, constant performance, you need actually to generate performance before you're jumping on the calls, because that's what making them to become interested. Okay, that's what you need to crack it. That's why you are a hedge fund manager, and no one will do that for you because you have already chosen the way for it. Correct? So you need to crack it before you start your hedge fund industry or your hedge fund journey. Transparent reporting, make sure that you will be transparent all the time. So don't say that we have done X and Y, that you haven't done it, or that you have generated X and Y and that you haven't generated. So be transparent, and I'm telling you, integrity, credibility, and transparency is actually rare assets in today's world, and especially in the financial industry. So if you can actually correct them, or if you can actually have them all, you will absolutely have the way, or have the right way that will help you to scale up your own hedge fund later on. And the last one, never hold the frame against LBS. So I'm just seeing it all the time, and I have already seen it a lot. Who's trying to hold the frame against LBS, who has already been in the industry for a long time, and they have already done huge things before, and they have already seen hundreds hedge fund managers as you. Okay, exactly like you. So how you will start to hold the frame when you need actually to have your own investments in your own hedge fund. I'm not telling you to become weak, I'm not telling you to let them to take advantage of you, but at the same time, don't try to hold the frame and to become someone who is actually sneaky in some way and somehow to actually only to get the deal to their own side. They will absolutely smell that in you, and they will absolutely burn the connection after that. Okay, that's how you can actually raise capital for your own hedge fund. Now let's take a look on the next few steps right here. So the old school way still wins. What the old school way? One meaningful conversation better than 1,000 cold emails. The biggest founds know this. So what does mean? When everyone going to the robotic side, to the AI methods, to just get everything from ChatGPT as content, as a message, as strategies, what they will say, scripts, all of that, just have one meaningful conversations. That's absolutely super rare, correct? When it's super rare, no one doing it, so do it. You will absolutely find a lot of benefits from it, because others, they will see you as a human right now that you can interact with. When you are sending 1,000 emails, cold emails, you are just like the others. You are using AI and you are just sending emails. It will never make sense, and you sending something that will become robotics, like the first line will be personalize it, and then you will get to your offer, whatever you are providing. It will never make sense, so don't do that. Okay, have one meaningful conversation. That's why I told you, don't hold the frame. Make sure to build relationship first. Make sure to have trusted introductions only, and make sure to have track record before jumping on the calls. And if you have the meaningful conversation and with being transparent and being credible and with full of integrity, you will absolutely make it. Okay, let's take a look on the second one. They are not in your inbox. They are in a private room closing 8-figure deal. The biggest funds know this. They are not in your inbox. They are in private room closing 8-figure deal. Stop automating relationships. Start building them. So that's the main thing of today's video. Stop automating relationships, start building them, because when everyone going to automations, AI, robotics, all of the new things that they think that the modern way, the old way, it works extremely well. But if you are doing it with the new touches, that will make you to have the best of the biggest advantage of today's world. That was everything for today's video. If you would like to take a look at other videos, you will find them in the description below. It was Ziad Selo. Have a nice day.